When an organization is compromised, it is extremely devastating. It affects everybody internally, externally, customers, vendors, and it affects the bottom line of the organization. Security is evolving today with how people are actually invoking attacks. So instead of interrupting simple services, attacking desktops or servers, they're attacking more enterprise-wide.
Security is top of mind for customers today across all of our industries. While some may deal with different compliance issues, at the core, they need a security framework. CompuNet has a wide variety of customers across all sorts of industries. We work with public sector customers, education, we have healthcare customers, utility customers, as well as online retail companies. The workplace is changing, their employees are mobile, they have business-to-business partnerships, and they're working more and more in the cloud.
Everybody's at risk because they all have some sort of data that they need to protect. They're all targets. Everybody has some piece of data or some resource that somebody out there will find valuable. And unfortunately, many times they have a difficult time identifying exactly what those resources are and what that data is that they even need to protect. Unfortunately, the criminal element knows exactly what they have and what they want. The criminal element today is extremely organized. They work very well together. It's almost a team concept.
They keep a low profile to ensure that they are not detected.
Nowadays, you have to have a strategic approach in your security because it used to be that we could just front load the network with security appliances and assume that if we do enough work that nobody's going to come through, and therefore we don't have to worry about things behind the curtain, so to speak. Unfortunately, nowadays, it's not a matter of if somebody's going to breach a network, it's a matter of when.
At CompuNet, our security engineers provide an assessment for organizations from the ground up. They are looking across all borders, all devices, and all areas of the network, as well as evaluating the policies that an organization currently has in place. They come in and help a customer understand their security maturity levels based on assessments and interviews done across the organization. Our approach is not a box solution that we provide to customers based on what they tell us they need. We like to come in and work with the customer and really understand their environment, not just the technology that they want to deploy. That helps us help the customer and the executives get a real good understanding of how mature their security practices are within the organization.
Small security teams, medium-sized businesses, they generally have enough employees to manage the task at hand, which is to provide application to the data for their user base. Unfortunately, there's a whole other avenue of information and protection that has to be placed in the organization. They cannot be expected to grasp that nor research it, go to training, etc., in order to keep up with what's going on in the industry. That's where companies like ours, in conjunction with like Cisco Systems, which is an end-to-end portfolio that we can call from, we can come in and educate you on what's going on in the market because we're seeing it all across the board, multiple verticals, what's going on in the industry, and we're able to help protect that and use that model, if you will, to secure their network.
Companies get bombarded by vendors and their advisement on how to secure their organization, and it can get very complex. We simplify that process by really getting down to the base level requirements of what is needed and try to execute.